You know, I hid pretty well. Let's tap as much as we can. Let's try and get this man to have a nice... No, up there, dude, attack the boss, what are you doing? Yo! Thank you. Gosh. Ow.
Did we win?
Did we?
It would certainly seem so.
Right?
Not so fast.
But oh no, come on. I just used my 300%. I would have saved it. Oh, this is the wrong day. That's funny. Hold on a second. That's the wrong day. This guy looks really too normal under these parts. Hold on. Wait just a minute. Wait just a second. Wait just a hot second. We are on the wrong day. We sure are. Haha. So let's go back here. That's more correct. That's funny. I was out here like, oh yeah. Alright. So, now I can say, good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Ascent. Tunic, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Lacaris, you know me as, the man who's had a new keyboard for a couple of days, but also hit himself in the side of the skull with his new keyboard, and has not plugged it into his computer at all. Yo, I've been that busy. But I'll be frank, it's been good busy. Welcome back to Neo the World Ends With You. And this is what I was thinking that I wanted to say. Usually I'm like, and you see it all the time, I'm like scrambling to pick up my iPad like, oh, I gotta get to these comments real quick. This is the first time that I clicked on my iPad and I had the comments already ready, so I was kind of at a loss. I was like, huh. Now, let's get in here with these comments. We had quite a few of them this time around. And we start with Anthony Sub. I guess I could have concluded that you are in fact human for the beginning moment. So I knew it was going to be that, or that is not Lady Kanon. And when you wrote that, it was very interesting to me. Because I was stuck between having which one of those be the intro. I'll be frank, and I will be completely honest. It was between the two of those. Like, if I went back to the file that I have edited for that recording, you can see that those two parts are both trimmed out for like introness, and I probably won't put that there because I will definitely forget to put that there. But it's funny that you mentioned that. You got a real good eye for intros, really. I guess getting the neck closed earlier from getting the game within a month of release. Not doing the demo, but yeah, you can can be accessed normally if I didn't know, or you didn't know that rather. I saw Jessica say that the legendary games are the legendary threads are post game. That explains why I didn't know that. I haven't touched post game yet. Interesting. Kubo wasn't a race. Miyamoto just knocked him out. I saw like I haven't touched this game since the last time. I usually don't. One time I did, and when I did, I was at level 53. If I touched it every time in between episodes, your boy would be at level like 100 or something. But I've been thinking about this game, and I've been waiting to get back to it. I've been thinking about it now. Fish sticks. Okay, so that Shiki that we saw, she looks like someone's grandma. And the key to binge watching a series, which you binge watched this series, good on you. Have no plans whatsoever. Make sure to keep food with you at all times in case you're hungry. Be in a very comfortable place so you never have to leave. That is good. That is good stuff. Now, having no plans whatsoever, that's the hardest part for me. That is the hardest part for me. I have too many plans, too many of the times, all the times. I'm always... if I could just be here, in this chair, surrounded by these lights for a majority of the day, I would love it. But that hasn't been in me for a long time. For months. Oh man. But I make it. For you guys. Jessica. Fred could have been an alien or something for all we know. If you're going to play Kingdom Hearts, you must play all of them. Each game is essential to understanding that crazy story. I feel like even if I did that, I would still probably have trouble understanding some of the crazy story. But I do hear it's a pretty good game. We replied to Anthony did get deleted by the great YouTubes. Don't know why. Never know why. Neku is most likely obtaining that code from Coco or Josh. Mr. H isn't an option because, well, let's just say his actions from last game weren't without consequences. Yikes. I guess he did break a whole bunch of rules. Huh. And now that you mentioned Josh, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this game. That's a character that we have not seen yet. And we know, I've got some thoughts. I do have some thoughts about this. And I'll talk about them. Maybe. I might forget. Neku casually mentions that he can now scan souls. That sounds like an ability for higher beings. I can totally picture Mr. H soul scanning. He was able to do so naturally through sheer willpower. Josh must be so proud. I have no idea who the main character girl is in that Illustra image, but the cop guy looks similar to Cloud Strife. Interesting. Also, Nagi sharing her game with Shoka is just too wholesome. She's been Nagi, and I think that was my comment on this one. Yeah, Nagi was a real hero this day, geez. That was like Nagi's episode. Like, if you were like on the fence about Nagi, that's the episode that you're like, wow, Nagi, she's a real one. She's tight. Teamwork makes the dream work. Neku's come so far. True. Shoka said it. She said, "Fruck off." I really didn't hear it. She'll probably say it again, but I missed it. Totally missed it. I knew him way before all of that, yo. Beat, you met him 3 weeks before that, were enemies the next week, and actually became friends with him literally the week of Neku saving Shibuya. You're not wrong. Beat is a mess. The food you order says a lot about your mental state, you know, says the guy to the patrons who ordered nothing but air in a can. Yeah, we're light. Our mental state is light and free like air. Released of our earthly tethers, we can fly. How can Rindo use Google from somebody's mind? That's a good question. One piece of pre-release information about Tsugumi that was that her Mr. Mew predated the establishment of the Gatonero brand. The plushie is the original that Shiki made and controlled during the game. Coco probably stole it from Shiki sometime before A New Day. That's why Shiki is the only one who can fix it. That's so strange. Why would she take it? I do wonder why she would take it. The social network lists Coco as Reaper/Fairy Princess. Something about the additional pin multi-wield. The game doesn't let you equip. Yeah, I did read this earlier. Useful tip. For example, 2 X pins and 2 Y pins. You're only allowed to equip multiple pins of the same input. 3 X pins, for instance. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that. The next time I can finally say the who the you is in Susukichi's theme, we're losing you. I don't know how I feel about that. Minamimoto. Coco brought Minamimoto to, probably brought Minamimoto back to be a Zeta strong partner for Neku. I guess she wanted him to investigate Shinjuku with Neku, but he refused and she had to do it herself. I recommend rewatching the ending of A New Day now, since you have more context about what Coco, Mr. H, and Joshua were talking about. That is interesting. That is very interesting. The ending bit of A New Day. Kubo is still around. The fact that you were all saying Kubo's still around, he's gotta be important. More important than we're letting on. He's been a weird instance this entire game. He's been the only one literally giving us and divulging information to us. I don't know what his deal is. He is... I don't even... I'm gonna get through these comments first, and I want to look at something on the secret reports. Goda, it shows Susukichi looking at his phone while mentioning the wicked twisters are still in this game. This makes me think that he's Swallow. I hope not. Since he's right after Rindo sent the message. Nathan. even for how short it is, you gotta love this day. It was a short day, but it was an interesting day. It progressed everything. And it made Nagi the hero. Nagi at her best, and you just love to see that. I really wish we got more voice lines from Coco. Her voice actress does the perfect voice for her. I love that little terrible gremlin fairy princess Reaper. Coco, I didn't love her at first. But now that I know why she did what she did, I still don't love her. But I understand her more. And I think that's something that you need for her character. And 4th reviews, the Reaper reports reveal a secret about the Mr. Mew of this game and his tie to Sugumi. That's interesting. I will get those secret reports. But we gotta beat the game first. And we're close, we're on day 6. Even though I hear day 7 might be more than one episode. Might be more than one episode, and I'm trying to, I'll probably start that one early. So hopefully you get your comments in early. Or we might even, some of you will get your comments in early. I might record it like that Sunday night or Monday night. To be completely honest. Let's where are we going? What are we doing? We have to follow Susukichi to the scramble, that's right. There is one more thing that I wanted to do though. Ooh, people are really dotting out here, and I'm not liking that. Down with the syndrome. Not liking that. That's not good. You saw thoughts. Oh my gosh. Kind of have thoughts. Police station stealing, arrest. Arrest, police station, arrest. We might just look at people's thoughts today. Cause this is not looking good for the people of Shibuya. Huh.
Gotta focus.
Yeah, you're dotting. I hear that pig. I hear that pig. I'll get it in the time. We're focusing on the story today, unless, you know, it's like right there or something. It's up there, isn't it?
Gotta focus.
Yeah, I see it. We're going to get it. It's right there. It's right there. Ah, no, it's right there. I'll get it next time. I'll get it in the etc. Can't go that way. But the thing that I wanted to look at is not. Everyone's dotting.
Gotta focus.
You're dotting too. That's crazy. And the people who aren't dotting or ellipsing right now, ellipsi, ellipses. No, it's ellipsis, and then ellipses is the plural. Continue. Go do your thing. They ain't finna make it easy for us, huh? Yeah, I got a feeling these guys are tougher than they look. Let me actually make sure that. Yeah, we're on the right mic. Yeah, we're on the right mic.
Man.
For real? Guess that means you and me better pace ourselves then. Gotta save some strength for when we finally face off with Shiba, yo.
Sure.
True. We gotta find him first. Hey, he ain't here, so I say we bounce. But first, let's pound these punks. You mean this noise?
I must needs weather this storm.
So, Kubo.
Okay, we got this.
I still don't get his deal. However, I feel like, do I know what's going on? Absolutely not. Do I have a theory about something that's probably happening? Yeah, maybe one. So Shiba's the game master, right? And that's still a little strange to me. Because if I remember correctly, and hey, I might not, the Game Master reports to the... You know what, we'll just get this. I'm fine with that. The Game Master reports to... Oh, I didn't get 300%. Are you serious? Someone hit me. Someone hit me just in the midst of that. I'm furious. That's fine. Dunk on him. You...
He totally killed that.
You seemed excited about that. The Game Master reports to the conductor, who reports to the composer.
Could have been worse.
And to me, it's not to me. Something that became a well, I don't really know. I kind of know. Whew, I think we're getting the hang of handling these things. My long stretch, I'm just gonna come out and say it, is that Kubo is the composer of Shinjuku. That's my long shot. Because I feel like they must have had a composer, right? Like, Shibuya has a composer. My long shot is the Kubo's the composer. Or either Kubo or the man's whose name I forget, who is the most recent Reaper that we met. Whew, I think we're getting the hang of handling these things. Perhaps, but we mustn't grow complacent. Aye aye, boss. I just wish he'd tell me instead of playing these stupid games. Huh? Wish who'd tell you what? Wish Susukichi would just tell us where Shiba is. Well, last time I checked, he's not exactly on our side. Yeah, not exactly. Not exactly. Man, I don't know. Let me look at this real quick. I'm sorry, there's just something bothering me. I had to read his entrant again. Supposedly overseeing the game. But he doesn't exactly give it his all. He doesn't seem to get along with his fellow Reapers either. Supposedly overseeing the game. That supposedly bothers me. Doesn't give it his all. So here's my real running theory. I think Kubo is the composer. I do. And this whole time I've kind of been thinking, yo, where's Joshua? This is his town. Why is he letting it fall to ruin again? And I was thinking the first time, it was his fault that it was falling to ruin. Kind of. It's still, this is my stretch. And it's not really, I don't think it's that much of a stretch. Because last time, Joshua chose Neku, basically as his player for the game. I think we might be in another one of these sub-games made by Joshua. I feel like we might be in another sub-game made by Joshua. I think he picked up our pin at the end and handed it to us, or at the beginning and handed it to us. I think that must be true at this point. That would confirm that we are getting something that doesn't match our set. We have been basically gifted powers from a higher being. That's what's been kind of running through my mind. And I feel like that's probably not super duper far off base. What I think might be a little bit, maybe not even further off base. Don't tell me. So much for finding him at the crossing.
What?
Yeah, where's he at now? Looks like it's the express underpass. Guess that's our next stop. Does he always do this cat and mouse trick with you? More or less, he sends a photograph, we deduce his location, and begin our pursuit. It's fun for him. Huh? Seriously? Well, yeah, he loves a good game. Reversi to name but one. Hold up, I thought he was a skater, yo. I think you might have gotten the wrong impression, beat. Son. He may be pretending to be a player in this game, but the smile on his face was 100% real. He loves competition. If it comes down to it, are you gonna be okay fighting him? Of course, but I don't want to if we don't have to. He can stay a Reaper if that's what he wants. I just need him to give us a hand here. Interesting. What? So, okay, so now, and this is, the game is really hinting that something happened with the Reapers. I think everything's all but confirmed that the Shiba that we see today was not the Shiba in the past. Something happened to him, and he... So I think someone probably put dissonance into him, and now he can create dissonance, or something of that nature happened. But why? And that caused the downfall of Shinjuku. And that almost supports my theory of... I think that almost supports my theory. I think Kubo may be the composer of Shinjuku. I think that might be true. That's what I feel in my soul. I think not Shiba, sorry. I think Kubo's the composer of Shinjuku. I think he gave, but why would he destroy his own city? Well, Joshua basically did the same thing in the first game. Hold on, there's dialogue on the screen. Poor Sugami, I hope she'll be okay. Shoka.
Sure.
Don't worry. It'll be a while, but I know someone who can fix her. She'll be back to normal soon. She's just been stuck in there for so long, inside of Mr. Mew of all places. You know, looking back, not long before Shinjuku was destroyed, plot, I saw this really gaudy Reaper lurking around. Who? Gaudy? I get the feeling she has something to do with this. She? You sure that wasn't Coco? From yesterday? I don't know, the Reaper I saw wasn't so princessy. Neither was Coco 3 years ago, right, Beat? True. I don't know, so I don't remember. I do. Kinda hard to forget someone who shot you.
Huh?
Yeesh. Maybe it was her then. Hey, I know you're worried about Sugami, but her soul is safe and sound. She'll be back to her old self before you know it. My friend will see to that, I promise. Let's just try to stay focused, okay? Yeah. Gotta keep moving. Neat. Okay, so. Yeah, I think that supports my theory. I was like, where was I? I don't remember what I was saying. We got a wall to break down here. However, I feel like Kubo might have been the composer of Shinjuku. I think he might, and then it's like a matter of why would he destroy his own city, and then I was like, Joshua basically kind of was the downfall of his own city too. He was like, I think I'll destroy maybe it's just another case of, and then maybe like at the end of this game, Joshua will talk to Kubo and be like, this isn't the way, my boy. Give the people a chance. And then, I don't know. They destroyed, but then they moved here, and now they're trying to destroy Shinjuku. There's like, it feels like I feel like I'm right, but it also feels like there's gaps that still need to be filled in. So let's just play the story. Go ahead.
Sup?
And by that I mean I might be completely off base. This game could have been like, oh, you know what? That was a fun theory. However, it's wrong. I'm waiting for that. Man, things have gotten pretty dismal here. Yeah, and whose fault is that? Don't look at me, kid. I just give out missions. And if you complete them, I let you through. I mean, you're not going to stop us. After hearing what you kids are capable of, fat chance. I'm just gonna give you the mission and lay low, and so listen up. Win a 5 reduction chain battle in this area. Come back here when you're done. Thanks, buddy. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Thank you. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, where's the 5th one? Bro, I was like, huh? I got 5 of them. I can count, right? Sometimes I can't, let me tell you. Maybe that was one of those moments. Oh man. I wish I didn't have to fight this thing. That sucks. There you go. Some more of that, 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 some more of that. Alright, great. Nice. Dunk on him. Good. Good stuff. 200%. Alright, great. And, okay. Someone just got yeeted, but that's fine.
Just trying to keep up.
There you go. Get that beat. Drop that beat. We're definitely going to use it 300%, but we're not going to use it here. It feels like that would be a waste. Especially since this thing is almost gone. Nice. We're going to save that for probably the next battle, depending on who we're fighting in the next battle. Being completely honest. Although this team does build groove very fast, and I love that. Yo, that was a big toss. That was a big toss out here. Alright, there you go. Good, great. Awesome, fantastic. Get some of that over there. Go ahead, do your thing. Excellent, fantastic. That was sick. It was the sickest, in fact, the sickest of all. Perfect. Deuce's dummy. I like Shoka. Shoka might have my favorite lines in this game. I might give that to her. She might have my favorite lines in this game. Ooh, that's a big hit. We love to see that. What is this?
We got this in the bag.
Ah, yeah, well, yeah. No, yeah, all these enemies are annoying. We're gonna tap A. Good, we're gonna click the bye-bye button. We're gonna click the bye-bye button. Toodaloo, bye-bye, bye-bye. This is the bye-bye button. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye to you too. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye over there. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Over there, hold on, wait, goodbye. Nice. Oh wait, you're alive. You live to tell the tale. Dunk on him, Rendered. You didn't live for long. He flew away. He was like, "Oh, my comrades are perishing. I must escape."
We've got this in the bag.
Oh man. But let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this game. I still don't think I have it figured out. I'll be completely fair. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm pretty sure this game is gonna throw me through a loop at the end. I'm sure there's gonna be like 90 twists and I'm gonna be like, huh.
Worms for brains.
Destroy this thing. Dunk on it. Thank you. But I do sincerely believe that Sheep was probably a good guy.
Surprisingly helpful.
But maybe he got reverb like reverb first, but not like a true reverb. Something happened to him. Somebody did something to him. They put the dissonance in him. That's what it feels like. Cause we're fighting dissonance noise or something. There we go. Or Sugumi. Sugumi said dissonance. I was like, who even said dissonance? where am I getting this word from? Sugumi said that. Somebody put that in him, which is a higher level thing, so I think it had to be probably the composer, right? That's the highest level of them all. And that's probably also who gave us our higher level you get rid of these guys. Who gave us our higher level ability? Why? That much I still feel like it feels like it's because Joshua I would feel like would step in and stop the city from being destroyed, you know? That would be cool. That would be tight of him to do that, you know? A real stand-up guy would do that, Joshua. However, for some reason it sounds like he's not doing that. Don't know why. Couldn't figure it out if I'm being completely honest. Huh. Don't make me laugh. There we go. But part of me feels like Joshua wouldn't play another game with the city, not after Neku's game. I feel like that would be disrespectful. You know? But then, my thing is, why would he do that unless for some reason he can't get involved in this? I don't know why that would be, though. Like, is it like he's somehow powerless to get involved in this, but I don't know why that would be. But then also, yeah, at the end of the game, you would feel like we would like save Neku, right? Or bring him back, but he didn't. I really gotta watch the end of A New Day again. I might do that like after the 5th battle of this one. I might pause it and go look at the end of A New Day, because I'll be more informed of what they're talking about and how it connects to this. Yeah, I know, it was good enough. It was good enough, my guy. Okay, I'm about to check out my video on the end of this. Hold on, give me a second. Lever, can we? Yo, look out! Wait, are we about to get shot? Oh no! Uh-oh. This was our vision. Yep. Again. Oh. and she was shot in the arm. Oh no. What does that mean? What did that... I disappeared. Take 2. Interesting. But that's still happening. This thing is still happening. Oh, and then that happened. Oh. Dang, me from the past was probably like, what on earth is going on? And there she is. Her eyes aren't red here. Shiki. And you start walking this way. Her eyes are not red. It's too late. It's all over. And the streets were empty. Looks like Shinjuku got erased. So it would seem. Never thought we'd see an actual inversion occur. An inversion did occur. And so close to home at that. Right in our backyard. Yep. Pretty unsettling to have noise popping up in the RG. Yeah. And then there's that girl. She must have been responsible for Neku's visions. Yeah. You mean those teasers? Teasers. Which is true. He must have synced up with her somehow. She may have even lent him a hand. How fortunate she seemed to manage to escape erasure. Clearly she's something special. And let's not forget our little Reaper friend. Coco. We've got some crazy cats headed our way. They do? Which makes this the calm before the storm. There's no telling what will become of Shibuya. But I suppose that's their problem, not ours. What about Neku? Their problem. He served his purpose, but I don't need him anymore. Bruh. Right? Speak for yourself, nerd. The game, literally can't go on without Neku. Maybe you don't need him, but I totes do. You do. And if he's, gonna stand a chance, he's totes gonna need a Zeta strong partner. If those goons are so thirsty for a fight, then they can, come here and get wrecked like the noobs they are. There's, no way we're gonna lose. Interesting. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. Some of that makes a whole lot more sense now. Hey, buddy. Some of that makes a whole lot more sense. Okay. Okay. Where are we? Switch. Bring that back. Interesting. We can close that. Some of that makes a whole lot more sense now. He served his purpose, but I don't need him anymore. That was Joshua saying, hey, I've got news for you, buddy. I've got Rendell. And when it said their problem, I don't know if he was talking about us or if he was talking about Shinjuku gang.
Yeah, okay.
See, I knew you kids could do it. You're free to go, although the only thing waiting for you is... Hey, I got another message. From Sussy K. Did he move again? Sure did. Yep, sure did. Isn't funny? Looks like he's in front of Shibuya Stream. Now, if I recall, the realms beyond are off limits. Meaning we'll probably be facing off with him there. Let's hope not. I mean, we've beaten him twice already, right? Let's feast. In fact, let's go this way and feast. I feel like there's something here that we probably haven't feasted on enough. Bus terminal. Yeah, there's a place right here, but I'm pretty sure we've eaten here 3 times. Hey boss, I'm hungry. Then you would do well to choose an establishment for the eatery of things. Hello. Great. Potato chips. Nice. Nice. Cool. I like how I just randomly selected for a bunch of people, and then it turned out to be some of their favorite stuff. Nice.
It's amazing.
All right. It'll be extra if you need a bag. Oh, it looks like you've already got your own. Everyone's got their own reusable bags these days, huh?
Got it all.
Let me know when you've made up your mind. Here, you can have that. Here, you can have that. Here, go ahead. Potato chips, and that's good. All right, cool. Just want to make sure we go in here a couple of times.
Pretty tasty. Is amazing.
Thanks
All right, cool.
for coming.
No problem. There's that head. Iconic, true to be completely honest. I think we've stopped here 3 times.
Come in.
It doesn't look like it though. Really doesn't look like it. Yeah, we have not. Maybe we have, I don't know. Give me that. I'll take that too. We purchased everything here, except for this. Sound, you know what? It's an affinity that I don't see too often, so I'll take it. There's some affinity that, that I forgot about that we need. More noise. Is it just too much to let us pass in peace? Yeah, it is. That's life, yo. Sometimes you just gotta fight your way through. Ain't that the truth? That's some of the wisest words Beat have ever said. Wish this weren't one of those times. Alas, such is the nature of the game's final days. Look sharp, here they come. That is true. We get into our toughest fights when it comes to like day 6, day 7. 6 experience to level up. Looks like we're about to be level 54. Without a doubt.
Don't do anything stupid.
Shoka, we're the... You're Beat's here. Beat is the king of doing stupid things. You are... It's an unfortunate truth, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Dunk on him. Great. 300%. Oh, I'm certain we can do this because we're about to tap the A button. There we go, some for you, a little bit for you. You can have some too, we even leveled up. Nice. Oh, there, it looks like we missed a spot. Right there. Oh, we missed a big spot right there. We still have like 54%, I can get there. Who's still around? Oh, I missed you entirely, that's funny. I didn't even see this man's. Alright, freeze this man's. Great. Toodaloo to you, sir. Excellent. So. What did I learn from watching the end again? No, a little bit. They basically told us that an inversion happened. It's been like we made mention of it a couple times, but still. Joshua's being so nonchalant about everything. Booyaka, ain't no stopping us now, yo. I don't know, things are looking worse by the minute. Indeed, although to us the city may appear just as chaotic as ever. In actuality, it has been all but sapped of its spirit. We can't just let this place end up like Shinjuku. Shibuya is not worthless, it deserves better. Even if we do manage to stop Shiba, will things really go back to normal? Maybe not, but at least, maybe not right away at least. But are you gonna let that stop you? No, of course not. Good. After all, you never know until you try. Things might even go better than you expect. Just gotta put your faith in the possibility and keep pushing forward. And isn't that what you've always done? Even when things looked bleak, you kept going. You kept fighting because you hoped things might turn out better if you did. You couldn't see a better future, but you believed in one, and that's what matters. I guess. Good answer. Good answer, Rendell. Yeah, I guess. As long as the city stays intact, it'll return to normal eventually. The people of Shibuya wouldn't have it any other way. Come on, better get moving. Nice, I guess. I'm still concerned about that one vision that we saw from Rendell when he was like, everything I did for nothing. And everyone just looked normal. I was like, huh? But you know what? Everyone looks real normal right now too. They do. Never. More noise? God, seriously? I'm so sick of these nasty noise. Loath I am to admit I concur. So what, are you just gonna complain him away? You okay, Shoka? What? Obviously, let's just get this over with. You really don't want to fight the the legend, Susukichi. He's probably like an annoying older brother to you. You hate to see that.
For a beatdown. Who's up first?
Oh, you hate to see that thing too. Really don't want to fight a plague noise version of that thing. Not a big fan. Let's try and get some good beat drops going. Okay. Drop the beat. I should have waited for a second. Keep going. Did that way too early. Alright. You should be ready now. That. Oh, we're almost at 200. That's nice. That thing's almost at half health. That's okay, I guess, too. I most definitely pressed a button that I did not want to press. And thus is the nature of this series. Good. Okay. Oh, yeah, everyone back up for a second. Alright, here we go. Groove, drop the beat, dunk on him. Groove, drop the beat, dunk on him. Groove, drop the beat. Good. I mean, it's almost gone as well, so I don't think we need to get to 300. We can probably save that 300%. He does keep, like, knocking out Fret, which has been, unfortunate. Alright, now these guys, they can just go. It would have been nice if they went first. Where's the other one? Oh, it's fast. And, oh, the dunk didn't take him out. This man's tough. This is the toughest wolf I've ever seen. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. Excellent.
Damn.
Good job, Beef.
Guess I ain't on my game today.
It's okay. Some days we're not on our game. But we still got it. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself? Whew, please tell me that's the last of them. Ain't many more places for them to hide. Uh-oh. What? Where is he? Oh no, that better not be another selfie. Where the hell is this? I know where that is. Looks like a river to me, yo. Must be the Shibuya River. The mere mention of rivers calls to mind our fallen rivals. Ah, the Deep River Society. Poor guys. One can only hope they are resting in peace. Yeah, don't really want to deal with the Dead River Society. What the hell's he doing by the water, yo? Good question. Guess we'll have to head over and ask him ourselves. Okay, that's still the same-ish area, right? Like down these stairs and then there's like a little thing. Like he didn't move, he just went closer to the river. I think we can get there by like teleporting. Well, we're here, but it doesn't look like he is. Yeah, my Reaper senses aren't exactly tingling. See, you're saying that as a joke, but I really believe you got him. If he's hiding underwater, then he's got to come up for air sometime. Hang on, look over there. Oh, we're fading to black? I don't like the look of that. What? What do you see? It's open. The entrance to the river? Could Susukichi have ventured upstream? Uh-oh. What is it? Actually, I think he did.
Really?
What? Let me see. Here. It's just dark. That's worrisome. Well, then we just gotta go after him. Brother's practically inviting us inside, yo. Yeah, everyone else looks concerned. As if this were a trap. I can use my powers to warp us down there. Okay, in we go then. This seems like a mistake, friends. I feel like we should not be going down here. This seems like it should be, oh, right, we have to... Where's the teleport point? Oh, it's all the way down there, that's fine. Alright, take us, beam us down, Scotty. Beam us down, Shoka. Alright. Here we go. Check. Are we underground? This is the Shibuya River. Weird-ass place for him to hide. But I don't see him anywhere. Come on, just give us a sign, Big Sue. Big Sue? What? Who? Me? I didn't. You? What? You made up that nickname. Who said that? Wasn't me. What did you say then? Who cares? Just keep looking. There's still no sign of him, though. This certainly does not bode well. Let's just head back for now. I don't believe that seems like a bad decision. Uh-oh. Well? What? It's blocked. We can't get out. What the hell's going on? Did that... I almost called him a dastard. Making us go in even deeper? Yeah, it looks like it. Even if we do, it won't get us anywhere. The river starts up near Cat Street and runs underground the whole way. There's no way out. You're saying Susukichi tricked us again? Damn it.
This sucks.
But why? Why? It's him. You discs stay right there. Kind of. It took some deciphering. There we go. Proud of you. Don't move. Not like we've got much of a choice. Give me that. Hey. Uh-oh. There. What did you... I told him to curl up in a ball and die. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's not what you said. What is this? You lied to me. Where is he? Tell me. Who's this? Where is he? Shoka? Where is he? Clam down! Calm! Where is he? Tell me! I'll let you out when the game is over. That's not what you said. Uh-oh. Yo, Rin dude. You didn't do your time trick yet, did you? Right. Time trick? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. He can turn back time. So, that's what he was talking about. Yeah. Rindo, when you use that power of yours, have you ever noticed any side effects? No, not really. That's good. Oh, wait. Yeah, there are these weird bird things that show up sometimes. Apparently there's some kind of noise. Bird noise. Miyamoto said something about how they're the trash made from me turning back time. Well, do they do anything like attacking you? No, they're just kind of there. True. But it seems like there's more and more every time I see them. Well, if anyone knows anything about trash, it's Miyamoto. You might want to avoid using your powers if you can, just to be safe.
Rindo.
Huh. Is that another problem we'll have to deal with? Which reminds me, did you get another vision today? Yeah. Right, Neku can see them too. To be honest, I couldn't really tell what was going on. But if we want to stop whatever it was from happening, we gotta find a way out of here. Right. Beat and I'll try and find an exit. Just have Beat smash down the wall. He used to do that all the time in the past. Just the two of you? We'll cover more ground that way. Make sure to keep in touch. Well, the last time we split up, Kanon died. If anything happens, we'll come running.
Yes.
Got it. Stay safe. Bye. What were you and Neku talking about? We decided to split up and look for a way out. Okay. Hey, look. I'm really sorry. For what? I thought we could trust Susukichi. Oh, well, fool me once, fool me twice, I guess. I messaged him yesterday about what happened with Sugumi and Neku and all that. And about there's something weird with Shiba's powers. He said he thought something was weird too, so he'd help us out. And then he went and did this. Is that why you were so angry at him? Yes. Yes. What is this face that with a Rindo? He's like, mm-hmm. Ugh, I'm sorry, I'm so useless. You're not useless. You help out all the time in battle and stuff. So if there's anyone here useless, it's me. Are you kidding me? You can literally go back in time. How is that useless? I don't know, it's just, it might be causing the end of the world or something. I don't know. The bird noise, I don't know. Neku didn't seem too thrilled about me using my powers. But it's not up to him if I use them or not, it's up to me.
Huh?
Just what? Never mind. It's fine. Maybe. What is up with those birds then? The river runs all the way through the subterranean tunnel, does it not? Yeah, last time I checked. Just as I feared. In that case, this bodes quite ill. What do you mean? Shibuya is, after all, a valley. And the Shibuya River flows through said valley at its lowest point. So what you're saying is, if it really starts coming down, we're pretty much screwed, right?
Huh?
Oh, shit. So what? A little rain isn't going to kill us. It's not like we can drown when we're already dead. Speak for yourself, we're not dead. We're technically not dead yet, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Oh. Yeah. I would like to believe we might be spared death's chilly touch. But we can't be sure such would be the case. Also, pardon the change of subject, but does anyone else hear the loud thumping and stomping? Hear what? Yeah, what is that? Uh-oh. Huh? Izuki again? Are you alright? You better not have died on me. Yeah, we're okay. We're not okay. That's a relief. Wouldn't want you getting caught up in this mess. What mess? What's happening? Are you blind? Shibuya's getting torn... Oh no. Getting torn apart. What? It isn't pretty. It's basically already in ruins. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! So what you're saying is we're probably gonna have to turn back time. Shit. What was that? What the hell's going on up there? What's going on? Izuki, are you there? Uh-oh. She's not reading my messages. Wait. B. I want to check on again. Yo, Rindo, this ain't good. I made it through a hole in the ceiling. It's all messed up out here. No way. What is it? It's even worse. We might want to turn back time today.
What?
Is that Shibuya? No, that's Chicago actually. That's Chicago. It is, and that must be the sound of the city falling apart. What is doing that to it? I guess it would be noise. Ah, yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, they're gonna get caved in. Well, we gotta use it now. I can go back. You might want to avoid using your powers if you can, just to be so. Well, we can't. We can't. We can't avoid it this time. We die if we don't. But I don't have any other choice. Besides, my powers have already activated, so I might as well use them now. The question is, how far should I go back? Just gotta make sure we don't get stuck underground this time. I feel like we might be doing more time travel than he thinks. I have to go back and stop us from trying to get into the Shibuya River. That's an easy one. That's like 10 minutes. That's like 10 minutes till we go back. It's fine. It's fine. That's good. That's good. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be just fine. This must be right after we arrived at Shibuya Stream. My Reaper senses aren't exactly tingling. If he's hiding underwater, he's got to come up for air sometime. Hang on. Look over there. It's open. The entrance to the river. And this is where he sends me another selfie. Just delete it. Just delete it. It's from Suzukichi. Well, he's hiding underwater, isn't he? Wait, isn't that... Yeah. It is, but we can't follow him.
Huh?
What? Why not? Because it's a trap. Once we go in, he's gonna seal us inside. Spoken like a true time traveler. Neku's like, huh? What? What's time travel? Let's just wait outside for now. Something's going to happen here in Shibuya. What exactly? Not sure, but if we go in there, the city might get destroyed. But ain't we gonna get destroyed too if we're standing around out here? I don't know. All I know is Suzukichi's not in there. I've done everything I can think of. I just gotta hope it turns out better this time. Nice. We didn't go too far back. Avoid getting trapped. How do we do that? How do we avoid getting trapped? I'm doing a good job of avoiding getting trapped, right?
Let's have a look.
Oops.
Let me think this through.
Oh, someone did need help near town. Oh, it's fine. I'll pick that up some other time.
Gotta focus.
Avoid getting trapped. Or do you want me to do Y now? Oh, yeah. We can just change our fate. Probably. This seems like one of those days where we'll be clicking that change our fate button a whole bunch, doesn't it? That seems like something they do on day 6. Oh, this would have been bad if we were stuck down there. Okay, now we just gotta sit tight. Normally we would have gone upstream, but we didn't make it the first time, did we? Yeah, sorry, I know you said not to use my powers, but I didn't think there was any other way. No, you were right. No point in fighting to save a city that's already been destroyed. Sometimes the future is just hard to avoid even if you can see it coming. You know, I've had a few visions back in my day, too. I couldn't tell what they were or how they were connected to anything. In the end, I couldn't stop any of them from happening. With your powers, though, we've got a good shot of ensuring a better future. I guess. But what about the birds? The birds! Gasp. It's Tsukichi. What'd he say? Didn't go inside. Didn't go in, did you? Inside. Meet me at the espresso way. I'll tell you where she buys. To the expressway, is it? Then, hey, is it raining? Yeah, looks like it. Huh, and here I thought this place couldn't get any creepier. Guess you were wrong. Word, it's too quiet. Shit don't feel right, yo. Yeah, this isn't Shibuya. 'Tis nigh recognizable as the city we once knew. Come on, let's find Tsukichi. We'll make him tell us where Shiba is. And then we can end this game. This feels like another trap. Hopefully he'll stay at the underpass. He always said he liked it there. Can't imagine why. Anyway, let's go. Well, this once again feels like a trap. Have we eaten here a whole bunch? I don't think we have. Oh, we absolutely haven't. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Everybody loves tacos, 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 tacos. Everybody loves tacos, 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 tacos. Dude, I heard you like tacos, tacos. You know what? Get yourself full on some tacos. Better wait until you're hungry again. No. You don't need to wait until you're hungry. Everybody loves tacos. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody loves taco, Taco Tuesday, Taco Wednesday, Taco Thursday, Taco Friday, Taco Saturday, Taco Sunday, Taco Monday. Okay, let's find Tsukichi. I wonder where he is. Probably not. Oh wait, he's actually here. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and confused. I was like, oh, he's okay. You found me. Faster than I expected too. You disc know how to control the board, I'll give you that. Hope the rain didn't give you too much trouble. Big Sue. I was hoping it wouldn't come down to this, but now that you're here, let's go for a round. Alright, skate or dive in, yo. It must have taken you a lifetime to perfect that thick skull of yours, bro. Not that long. I ain't started skating until I was at least 7, yo. He's making fun of you, dimwit. What? Try saying that to my face, yo. He did. Hey, I just did. Anyway, I gotta warn you, Wicked Twisters. What? I've gained a tempo since you last saw me. Uh-oh. And now that the legend is here, I've gotta get serious. Okay. Your move, Twisters. Oh, he clapped. Oh, that's, oh, okay. Well, he looks different. Hey, buddy. You should not do what you're doing right now. That's, That's you shouldn't do. That's misbehaving. Someone send Susu. Someone big send Big Sue to his room. All these. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it's nice that we started here at 210%. That's very pleasant. Here you go. Yeah, he's not messing around. Luckily, I'm not either, because we're about to start at 300%. Oh, thank goodness we encased him in rock. That's always nice to see. What is he doing? Okay, it looks like he's like drawing electricity in. He's about to drill. He's about to drill. Ooh, he kind of hurts. Kind of hurts pretty bad, doesn't he? You get in there, you get in there, you get in there. Good. Alright, great. Drop that beat again. Great, great, great. And then, so really 299%. Are you serious? You're gonna do that to me, game? You're gonna do that to me. That's real cute of you, real cute. Alright, we're at 300% now. I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm gonna use it when I can, you know, have the best, we're in like chunks. I want to see what this does. Okay, that's what that does. We need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Alright, get some of that, get some of that, get some of that. Keep going, keep going. Oh, someone told you that the legend was here? You had the legend the whole time. What is he gonna do now?
Or you'll find out.
Hide or I'll find out. Okay, I guess we're gonna hide. Right? You can't see me behind. Ooh, okay, okay, that kind of hurts, didn't it? That's fine, that's fine. He doesn't know what I'm doing. He doesn't know what I have up my sleeve. He doesn't know the power of tapping A. He knows that I have that on the ready. Oh, he doesn't know that for some reason. He also can't move a whole bunch. That's a mistake on his part. Gosh darn it, this bird. Yeah, I know. These birds are out here. No, attack the big man. Oh, he's about to do something. Let's just, yeah, we'll pop in now. I'm okay with that. You know, I hid pretty well. Let's tap as much as we can. Let's try and get this man's to have a nice, no, up there, dude, attack the boss, what are you doing? Yo! Thank you. Gosh. Ow.
Did we win?
Did we?
It certainly seems so.
Right?
Not so fast.
But oh no, come on. I just used my 300%. I would have saved it. Alright, well.
He's huge, yo. I don't know if we can handle this.
Oh my gosh.
Just look for a weak spot.
Great, great, great. Oh, he does so much damage. He does so much damage. Oh my gosh. How do we... Oh, okay, we can dodge that. We can do a good job of dodging that. I just gotta actually pay attention. I have to actually pay attention. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's not really fine, but you know, we'll live, hopefully. Hopefully, maybe. We gotta get out of the way. Okay, we're fine. We'll live. We'll be okay. We'll be okay, maybe. Okay, let's, we're not doing much to him at all is the unfortunate bit. Oh, that's not good. We gotta get out of the way of that. We're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to do this again. That's a thing that we're gonna have to do again. This battle is a thing we're gonna have to do one more time. You know, there's a long list of things that we might have to do again. This is one of them. Get out of the way of that. Okay. A lot of paying attention. We gotta get out of the way. We gotta get out of the way. Yeah, he got us. Now, will we start here? Or at the start?
Keep it together.
At the start. That's fine. That's fine. Now I can strategize this better. Okay, Suzuki.
We can handle this.
It seems like if we're not in the air, we don't take a ton of damage from that. Get down, and get over. Yeah. This is a fight that you just have to pay attention for. Get down, dodge. Okay, good. It's about getting down and dodging in time. Get down, dodge. We didn't quite get down enough, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Dodging. This is the. Hey, hope you learn about the dodging. Dodge. That was not a good dodge. But we got 117. Y'all wanna, yeah, I was gonna say, y'all wanna get your things built back up? Dodge, 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 dodge. Yeah, that was so bad. That was really bad. That was really bad, and we're really bad, and we're feeling really bad. Okay. Get out of the way. Okay, that's not good. He's doing things. He's doing, oh, we gotta get out of the way. He's gonna murder us. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, get this way. Get this way. Get this way, get this way. Okay. Get this way, get this way. Try this. Just go ahead and try this one. You know, maybe he'll get frozen and encased in rock. It doesn't feel like he'll do that, but you know, we can hope. He's a monster.
I don't know if we can handle this. Just look for a weak spot.
Look for a weak spot. Right? Oh, you can target his antlers? Well, I don't know if that really helps me. But the fact that you can target those means something, probably. We're also very close to 300% here. Nice. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Oh, we gotta get up there. We gotta get up there. Oh, get out of the way. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, I bet. That's the way to do it, I bet. That's gonna get us. It didn't get us. That's good. I like that. Nobody? Is anybody ready? I think that one's already done. Is it already done? I don't know. I can't tell. No, the other one. Hit it. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. It's like he can still hit us from right here, though. That's the issue. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We didn't die. Wait, he's down. He's down. He's down. He's down. Please, please, please. Oh gosh. Keep going. Keep going. We gotta build some groove. We gotta build a whole bunch of. Oh, that's not good. He's back up. We have to do this again? We're gonna die. We're about to die. We died. It's just he still hits us when we're in the air and he's doing his drill. And he hits hard. I think we honestly have to attack the antlers, back up, and attack the antlers again, and then back up, and then just like keep doing that. Up there. No, no, we gotta back up.
I don't know if we can handle this. Just look for a weak spot.
I found one. See, I talked about this. We gotta find a weak spot and then back up. He's doing some sort of lightning attack. Just stay out of the way of the blue.
Anyways.
Let's see if standing here... Yeah, standing here isn't the worst decision. I think we just might need to take our time with this boss fight. Back up, back up. Okay. Back up, back up. Go to the corner, go to the corner. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think it is just more about focusing on... Okay, back up. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Take your time, take your time. Yeah, standing in, like, the back, you're still fine. Standing at the back, you're still fine. He's about to do some sort of blue magic. We don't like that. Get over here. Good. Alright, alright. Well, he lit up his other horn again, I think. Is the unfortunate bit. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he's doing the drill. He's doing the drill. We gotta back up against the wall. No, he's not doing the drill. He's doing the electric again. Susakichi, do the drill. I know how to dodge that now, I think. Famous last words, right? Yeah, I know how to dodge that now. Back. Back, 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 back. Okay. So this boss fight is just literally about taking your time and not rushing. It is just taking your time and not rushing. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That is absolutely... Okay, that hurt. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's a relief.
Back up. Okay, he's doing his thing again. Go ahead, put your shocky bits down. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah. If once we figure out how to do that, everything's okay. He's about to do it again. Back up, back up. No, he's doing that. That's fine too. Except I can't really see Rindo. What is that? Oh, that's not good.
What's happening?
Get your asses out of there!
Are we getting hurt? My gosh. Okay. That's new. I guess nobody ever said this fight was gonna be easy. Back up, back up, back up. He's doing a thing. Gosh darn it.
Keep it up, brother.
Hit his antlers. Hit him now. That was one. We gotta get the other one. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's doing that again? Gosh darn it. Zoom out of the way. Zoom out of the way. Zoom out of the way. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh lord. Y'all better keep up. I'm glad you're in charge of the fastest one here. Okay, okay, okay. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. It's a take your time battle. It's a take your time battle. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We can take our time. Take our time all we want. I can't see. I can't see. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now he's weak. He's weak. He's weak. That's fine. That's fine. Neku, you also help. That's good. That's good. Okay, great. Dunk on him, Ryu. That's good. That's great. That's great. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. He's so close. He's so close, but I think we still need to just take our time. I think we still need to just take our time. Take our time. Take our time. Take our time. Back up this way. Back up this way. Back up this way. We're just taking our time. We're taking our time. We're taking our time. We are taking our time. Am I recording? Thank goodness. We're taking our time. We're taking our time. We are taking our sweet time. Taking our sweet time. Okay, we gotta back. Oh, we don't have to back up. We won. Oh, man. That was just a battle of figuring out what the heck to do. Because in that second phase, you don't have, like, a bunch of time to react to figure out how to dodge his attacks. Because if he hits you, like, twice, honey.
Guess I ain't on my game today.
Oh, no, we won. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, man. Suzukichi, are you dead now? Are you getting erased? Are you a goner? Is he? I think he might be. Or maybe not.
Shibby is always so friggin' loud.
Yeah.
But here, all the voices get drowned out.
Oh.
Kinda calms me down, you know?
No. I've never seen you calm.
Can it? We won.
Right?
You said you'd tell us where he is. So tell us, where's Shiba?
Look at you, Shoka.
Oh boy.
Here with Neku, the living legend himself.
Stop doing this. You're wasting our time. You might be perishing.
And Rindo, leader of the Wicked Twisters.
Hi, that's me.
You discs form a more balanced edge than I thought.
You okay there,
Do
big?
me a favor.
Okay.
Take down the boss for me. Will ya?
Okay.
What? He wasn't always like that. He used to be more human. Now he don't care what happens to any of us, even if we get erased.
Huh.
Like we don't even matter.
Dang.
Big Sue.
Once he got his hands on those new powers of his, they turned him into a real poison disc. Now he thinks he's god tier.
If you had that much of a problem with him, why did you keep following his orders?
Because if you didn't, you die. That's a funny laugh.
That's
Except he's
what
dying.
you do with leaders. You follow them, you know?
To the ends of the earth? To the ends of Shibuya?
The truth is, I thought I was strong enough, but I was wrong.
Strong enough to what?
To beat him?
Strong enough
To?
to take him down myself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But why?
Passing judgment on Shibuya like he's trying to do just don't sit right with me.
Me neither.
Once he started spouting that nonsense, I wanted to sweep him off the board with my own 2 hands.
Dang.
As a pro. Knock some sense into him, you know?
Are you getting
You could
erased?
have at least told me what you were up to. Why didn't you say anything?
Right?
Cause I didn't think I'd lose to you before I could make my move.
Lamau.
I guess I sorely underestimated you, Discs.
Yeah.
And
That's
now
sad.
it's up to you to take care of him.
I mean, like, I would have preferred you do it first, and then after you lost, we do it.
You know, part of me wonders if he's just lonely. He's always staring out at the crossing, waiting. You ought to find him somewhere around there.
Huh. Just at the crossing.
You tried to stick us underground to keep us safe, didn't you?
Wow.
Did I now?
You did.
You know the Shibuya River's not just any river.
You really do know this city inside and out, don't ya?
He does. He tried to keep us safe, and that's what it kind of felt like. And I assume that everything exploding was him trying to take out Shiba, and I bet you it didn't work.
That river's on its own plane. It's gotta be, seeing as it's still flowing from Shinjuku without a source.
Huh.
And if it survived one collapse, it ought to survive another.
You really did keep us there to keep. Well, and actually, didn't we still get hurt?
Might even let you escape the city altogether, if it came down to it. So I figured, even if I couldn't beat Shiba,
You could still save us.
you Discs could.
Oh man.
You
If we
weren't trying to
survive.
trick us. You were
He was
trying to protect
Oh
us.
man.
It's all up to you now. Your move, White. Make
Yeah, make it count. Oh man.
Looks like it's game over for me.
Yo, we have this doesn't sit right at all. This man's been trolling us the whole game. And now look at him.
Big Sue!
Goodbye, my guy. I'll never forget your perfect selfies.
He vanished.
No, he was erased.
And here we thought he was pulling one over on us.
He was trying to save us.
Guess he fooled us again.
Yeah.
What about Shiba, though?
He told us
Brother's
where he...
lost 2 friends now.
I don't think he has friends anymore.
You really think he don't feel nothing, yo?
I don't think so.
Maybe he can't because of the dissonance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that dissonance. Someone put it in him. I still think it was Kubo. I think he's the composer of Shinjuku. Still don't know why he would want to destroy his own city. And, well, I was gonna say why he would want to do it through the means of someone else. I mean, I don't get that either. I could just be wrong. I could just be wrong. I like that theory. Because it gives everyone a role. It gives Kubo the, oh, he's a big bad role that I expect him to be. I just don't know.
Might have destroyed his heart, just like it destroyed Shinjuku.
Oh,
We can't let it destroy Shibuya, too.
it's getting close. You okay? You want to cry?
Well, now we know where he is.
Let's kick his butt.
It's time to end this. Once and for all.
What about
we
me?
can do this.
Yeah,
We've all got each other's backs.
yeah.
Shiba's got no one but himself.
I mean, he's got Kubo and the handsome Reaper and the text Reaper.
Jeez. I almost feel bad.
Ah, no,
I
you
mean, it's
don't.
true. There's no way he can beat us.
I don't know. I mean, Susukichi beat us because I didn't understand how his boss fight worked. he did beat us. He beat us a couple of times. You probably only saw like one or two, but he beat us a couple of times.
We got this.
Still no response.
Still no response.
I don't like that. But they were red, so that's fine. Huh. Susukichi is updated. Yay. Gah, I'm not gonna make it at this rate. I've been comparing the data on Shinjuku with Shibuya's current state, but it still doesn't add up. Something must be missing. Big bro. Oh, well, that confirms it. I didn't really... Did it always say big bro? Because, I mean, it just makes sense now. We know that this is confirmed rhyme. Thank goodness. Things still going okay? Is everyone safe? Did something happen? I have to go find out for myself. Seeing is believing after all. Oh, Susukichi. I'm about to make a real poison move. Stop the boss for me if you can. Don't do anything rash, my friend. Oh no, so he's not a bad guy either. Here I was thinking this man probably had some sort of, maybe he'll help us in the end.
Hello.
I see Shibuya is in shambles. Huh. Interesting, maybe they'll both help us. Ayano and Susukichi have both been erased. And you strayed from his side, just like Shoka and Sugami. Oh, interesting. You should reflect on yourself before speaking of others. Where do you plan to go after Shibuya falls? I am unsure. I may choose to stay here rather than leave. You intend to go down with the city? If my next destination is doomed to meet the same fate, why delay the inevitable? So after he does this, he plans to do it to another city, but why? I see. What do you think it is that Shiba seeks? I don't know. It's the dissonance in him that I don't understand. He's I don't want to call him a madman, but he's clearly not himself. Shibuya offered us refuge in our time of need, yet he has forsaken his new shelter. And his efforts have left him entirely alone. I do not know what his ultimate goal is. Perhaps he intends to ascend to some sort of higher existence. That's not something I thought of. Huh. I cannot begin to imagine. Neither can I, not even after all these years. Huh? What is it? Oh, you physically made a noise. That is an excellent question. Where indeed? What? But what was the question? Stabbed. Backstabbed. Man. Another vision. Maybe the last vision.
Another vision. What the?
Oh, that's the guy. That's Handsome Reaper.
This must be what's gonna happen today.
Or that's either Handsome Reaper or Neku.
The whole city.
Okay.
It's getting erased.
Oh no, that's bad.
Shit. Shibuya's really gonna be destroyed. No. I won't let that happen.
Interesting. The last day.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. Got some red-hot news for you. The final day is finally upon us. Shibuya's day of reckoning has come!
Huh.
Just listen to that sweet silence settling in over the city.
Oh, man.
The quiet before the firestorm, if you will.
Oh, man.
I'm just burning to get started today. But first,
Oh,
a
man.
round of applause for the wicked twisters. You've made it through the fire, and the goal is just ahead. Now all that's left is for you to mosey on over here. Try not to get burned on your way. 'Cause once you get here,
Uh-huh.
I'll bring the real heat.
Don't like the sound of that. Don't love that. Hate that.
And with that, I bid you adieu.
This is it. The last day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Sure is.
Still got more questions than answers.
So,
But I'll be frank, I had more questions than answers at this point when we came to the last day in the first game. Although I feel like we had more answers. This game it's been good at hiding things. We still don't know who Swallow is.
Damn.
It's gotta be Rhyme, right?
Y'all ain't got much to say?
I get it. You're nervous about the big fight. So am I.
Yeah, nervous. Yeah, absolutely.
You sure don't look nervous. Just good at hiding it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You ain't scared.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I am.
See, I told you.
The only one who isn't on edge is you.
That might be true.
Am too, yo. I'm nervous as hell.
I thought he was too dumb to be nervous.
Okay, you definitely don't look nervous.
He looks a little nervous.
I must agree.
I bet you don't even know what the word nervous means.
That don't mean nothing.
Hey, why you gotta call me out like that, Phones?
Oh, man.
I was just playing. I know what nervous means, yo. But I ain't feeling too worried.
Why not?
So y'all can just leave it to me.
Okay.
Care to clarify, Worms for Brains? Leave what to you?
Beating Sheba.
I'm unsure even he knows.
Sure is nice having a couple vets on our side, though.
Fair.
Don't you think, Rin dude? Yeah.
We've got to get to Sheba, no matter what.
Yeah, because if we don't, the city gets destroyed.
Not like he's gonna let us just waltz up to him, but still. On the upside, at least he's all alone now.
You say that, but I don't feel like he is.
Most of the Shinjuku Reapers are gone now. And the
Yeah,
ones left aren't exactly his biggest fans.
true.
I bet they'd be willing to lend us a hand if we asked. Worth a try.
Oh, interesting.
We should take all the help we can get.
Absolutely.
Gonna need it if we want to save the city.
right. Let's go.
Okay. Well, it is. Take down Sheba is the final thing. So let me tell you.
Let's have a look. Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
Saw that blue noise down there and I accidentally unclicked the button. Let me tell you.
What to do?
That's the only thing that we have to do today, too.
Let me think.
I don't know
this
what
through.
I think's gonna happen. So he's over here somewhere, which is interesting. So we got a little ways to go to get to him. Did we get any graffiti? No, I didn't think so. That's what I
Let me
wanted to
think
do.
this through.
Social network. Are we connected to my guy now? We sure are. He's connected through, maybe we always... No, we just didn't have him unlocked, so we couldn't get to them. Let's see. Yes, that's it. Excellent. You... I guess that's okay. You know, it's funny that we can select him already. Sure. We are running a little bit low on those now that I think about it, but we also don't have a ton of other people to get. Hey! Formal bag, sure. I like that. That's a thing. Okay, we'll do that eventually. We can get you. What is this? I feel like okay, a wrap skirt, that's fine. It looks nice, actually. Yeah, it said, his stuff was updated, so we actually do have to read what his updated to. My guy, Big Sus. Member of the Runebringers, one of the Reapers working for Shiba, who has helped the game keep going by asking for another round every time his team wins. He views the world. Okay, it doesn't look like he actually. No, it didn't. It didn't actually update what he was about anything about him. It just updated that we can unlock him now. You are not connected. I think that's interesting that you're not connected to him. Or her. It's weird that you're connected to her. Pindex, I do like that. This game is wild. It's day 7. Next episode is probably going to not be the last episode, because I'm sure that the last episode's probably going to be split into probably 2 parts, or maybe 3. I don't know what to expect, but I hear that it's going to get a little wild and crazy. A little bit wild and crazy. I'm ready for it. Thoughts? Let me tell you about them. We're gonna take you down. You're gonna reveal yourself to be the composer. Absolutely. Then we have to take you down too, because we've never fought you. We never fought you two either, but you seem to be on our side. There's one other thing that I'm worried about, and that's you. Because everything has very recently been foreshadowing Rindo's using of time travel to create this bird noise to be bad. And that is unfortunate. Because the way you have described this last day to me sounds like there's going to be a bunch of time travel. So I don't know what's going to happen. That being said, we don't really have any other people unless they just pop up out of nowhere in the social network. You're dead. Time frames question marks for you. Interesting. Like, I mean, what else would we get it other than the last day, right? This is interesting. Huh. 4 out of 3. What? Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. That one I understand. Why don't I have this one unlocked? 4 out of 3? What? Huh? Sir? Anyway, that's the only thing that I can think of that makes sense to me right now, but this game will probably come up with something. Someone of a higher order gave him powers, and he wants to apparently enter a higher existence himself. According to what you just said. You've told us that he used to be cool, and then he didn't, then he wasn't cool. Something happened. I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea. I really don't. I honestly low-key think that him being the composer is a stretch. However, if we talk about composers and attitudes, you know, he's a little bit of a tease, but he's like an old man jerkish tease. Joshua was a super tease. He was the teasiest of gents. And you know what? They have that in common. So would I be surprised if he were the composer? No, I wouldn't be surprised. So that's my running theory. I don't think it's right. Because I wouldn't understand why he would want to destroy his own city. But even as I say that out loud, I know that Joshua wanted to do that last game. So maybe it's not super duper off base. The thing that I find off base is, why would he give this man's higher powers dissonance? And that's solely if it's you who's actually giving him the powers. It could be... I don't think it could be anybody else, unless it's somebody we haven't met. Right? Like, it couldn't be Joshua, right? We haven't seen Joshua, but I'm sure, at this point, I'm sure he's in this game. He's the composer, I'm sure he's in this game. It's either him, some sort of corrupted Mr. H, or him being, in my mind, the composer, or somebody else that we didn't meet, which I feel like would be a jip, unless it's someone we've met who's hiding the fact that they are a member of a higher existence or a higher plane. That much I don't know. At this point, I'd just be guessing and pulling for straws, when I could say in 1 week's time we'll start to find things out, because it'll be one of the last episodes, not the last episode at all. Even if we do it all in one day, which we probably won't, but we might. Who knows? Because apparently this day is long, which is thanks for warning me, because I would have been like, we gotta get through this, we gotta get through it. If it is all in one day, we still got secret reports to get. We gotta get those secret reports. And I'm here for that. I'm just so curious. It's the last day and I feel like I know things, but I don't. It feels like I have a bunch of pieces, and that's what this game does to me. It feels, this game does this, and I don't think the first game did this, is that it gave you a bunch of the pieces explicitly, but none of them quite connected. You know? Like, there's a bunch of unsolved mysteries in this one. In the first game, I was like, oh, Joshua's the composer? How? What? That was just a... what? And then you got the secret reports. However, this game, you get a whole bunch of information. Like, at this point in time, we know that Shiba was corrupted and that he was a good guy. We know that. We know a lot of stuff. We just don't know why. Why he was corrupted. I mean, like, we know that because he was corrupted with dissonance or whatever, he did all of these things. And he's doing them to Shibuya now. But why would he do that to his own city? Because he's trying to reach a higher plane of existence, but I don't know if that's the way to do it. Not sure if that's the way to do it. Unless, like, holding someone's city for hostage against a composer. But that would ruin my theory that Kubo's the composer. I was thinking to myself, maybe, he's, like, holding Shibuya hostage from Joshua. And the only way he'll turn it back over and save them all is if Joshua gives him up. But that seems like it's too far of a fetch. Man, you know, I don't know. At the end of the day, I just don't know. It's just me talking out loud and thinking. But I'll tell you what. There's a bunch of pieces here. I feel like I understand Shiba to a T. I just don't know how he got that way. I know what happened when he got that way. But I don't know who did it to him. I don't. I'd like to think it's Kubo, but I don't think it makes sense that it's Kubo unless Kubo is the composer of Shinjuku. In which case, Which I guess could kind of be the case. I was gonna say, if he were the composer, I feel like everyone would know that he's a composer, but like when Joshua was up and about, the regular groups were just like, who's this kid? He's alive. Right? But can the composer just act as a Reaper? Man, I don't know. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm taking off. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Next time we start day 7. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get some information. Because I've been curious about what's going on here since day 1. And it looks like we're hopefully about to kind of find out. Who knows? Toodaloo, like Grim.